What's up, everybody? Your co-host Mark Lumpkin here, and welcome back to another Monday morning market data report. We are super excited to bring these episodes to you guys. We get requests all the time for new cities. We are trying our best to get through them, but if you have any specific cities that you want to hear about, please give me a shout, shoot me a DM, send me an email, let me know. We'll try to get your city on the list. As you probably know, in this episode, we quickly go over a specific market. We talk about the different revenue opportunities based upon the bedroom count. We talk about occupancy. We talk about nightly rate. And without further ado, this week we're breaking down Big Bear, California. This is coming to you just a couple days after Christmas. So we hope that you all had a happy holidays, had a good time with your family. And like many of you listening in, we're ready to get back to it. And this is a busy week and we're kicking off next year with a bang. So let's get after it here. What can you expect to earn if you own a short-term rental in Big Bear, California? This is what the data tells us, guys. 3 bedrooms in the 50th percentile are earning about $31,000 a year. In the 75th percentile, they're earning about $45,000 a year. And in the 90th percentile, they are earning about $69,000 a year. Huge difference between average performing properties and top performing properties. I know that there's a lot of nuance that is going to go into that, right? Big Bear is traditionally been a second home location for a lot of people based out of LA. It's a great family destination to get away. And so you might see a lot of these lower performing properties are not available all year round. They might block off the best weekends that they can earn the highest revenue potential. But if you're in that 50th percentile, you can earn $31,000 a year. And if you get up into the 90th percentile, you can earn up to $69,000 a year. So pretty big swing there. Average daily rates go anywhere from $306 all the way up to $494. So there's a pretty big swing there in average nightly rate, depending on how well your home performs and how good it looks, what amenities you have. There's a lot that goes into that. And then we see that occupancy go anywhere from 26% up to 47%. The 26% occupancy in the 50th percentile is the lowest occupancy I've seen of any market, and I've analyzed dozens of these. So that's quite interesting. The 90th percentile homes in 3 bedrooms doing 47%. That's actually pretty low as well. We see most 3-4 bedroom houses doing in like the high 50s, low 60s. In the 90th percentile. So that's interesting. You've got really low occupancy out in Big Bear. And depending on how your home performs, you've got a pretty big swing in revenue potential in the 3 bedrooms. Now, when I go to a 4 bedroom, I start to see a pretty big jump. 4 bedrooms earn about $15,000 more a year than 3 bedrooms on average. The 50th percentile is making $44,000, up from $31,000 a year in the 3 bedrooms. The top 90th percentile is earning a little over $90,000 a year, almost $91,000 a year. That's up from $69,000. So that's a $21,000, $22,000 swing for that 4th bedroom. So you can make an extra 15 to 20 grand by having a 4th bedroom in Big Bear. Probably makes that 4th bedroom worth it. If you're looking at the average daily rates, 4 bedrooms bring in anywhere from $467 all the way up to $806, depending on where your property falls. Occupancy is about the same. Pretty low, again, in the 4 bedrooms. 50th percentile puts you at 26%. Top performing properties puts you at 45% occupancy. There's some income potential. There's a big bump if you go to the 4 bedroom. Occupancy stays about the same, relatively low. 5 bedrooms. When we go to the 5 bedroom, there's a huge jump in revenue. The average 50th percentile homes go from making $44,000 a year all the way up to $78,000 a year in 5 bedrooms. So what is that? That's a $34,000 bump between 4 bedrooms and 5 bedrooms that are in the average. Pretty impressive. One of the larger swings I've ever seen. And then the 90th percentile, those top performing homes in the 5 bedrooms are earning on average $149,000 a year, which is a $60,000 bump from 4 bedrooms. When I go from a 4 to a 5, I can earn $30,000 to $60,000 more a year. So that 4th bedroom was powerful, up from 3, but the 5th bedroom is a massive jump. That's crazy, guys. I've not ever seen that large of a jump. Average daily rates in the 50th percentile for 5 bedrooms is $724, and in the top earners in the 90th percentile for 5 bedrooms is $1,114. So you could charge over $1,000 a night if you've got a 5 bedroom and you're in that top 10%. Occupancy bumps a little bit, but stays about the same. 29, 37, and 48. So in the 5-bedroom category, you're going anywhere from about 30% occupancy up to the high 40s. Still pretty low occupancy for what we've seen across the country. And then here we go. The big boys, the big houses, the bad mamma jammas, the 6+ bedrooms. In the 50th percentile, you can earn about $110,000 a year. When you get into the 90th percentile, that's where you start knocking on the $200,000 range, $190,000 a year in the 6+ bedrooms in the top 10%. Average daily rates range anywhere from about $1,000 a night up to $1,400 a night. And the occupancy swing is really where you see the big difference. 6+ bedrooms are occupied at about 32% on the average, but those top 10% properties in the 90th percentile are 47%. So a decent swing in occupancy, a decent swing in nightly rate leads those 6+ bedrooms to earn a whole heck of a lot more than 5s. And there you go, guys. That's what the data tells us. In Big Bear, California, you can earn as little as $31,000 a year on a 3 and as much as over about $200,000 a year on a 6+. So there's a huge swing in revenue depending on bedroom count, how you set up the property, and how it performs against the market. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. We've got another great guest speaker coming to you this Friday. Make sure to tune in, like, share, subscribe, and please DM me with any markets that you're interested in. We'll bring you guys that data, and we appreciate you being part of the STR investing community. Catch you next time.